Welcome to our channel, where we update the most shocking developments of the TV series Beyond the Gates. In the episode aired on July 10th, a series of tense, surprising and breathtaking details took place, making the audience unable to take their eyes off the screen. After the shocking meeting, Pamela not only did not withdraw but also quietly promoted her controversial modeling project by recruiting a separate team of personnel, working overtime and in secret. She contacted the most controversial photographers, even sought out a visual artist who had been criticized by the media for breaking ethical standards. Her project, now no longer an advertising campaign, has turned into a message that challenges the entire corporate culture that Ted represents. Pamela rents a private studio, completely separate from the company headquarters, where she creates a dark, subversive, and provocative world, with carefully selected models who look unusual, even offensive. She believes she is creating a revolution, but she does not realize that she is falling deeper into a spiral of paranoia, obsessed with proving herself to the point of disregarding any consequences. Meanwhile, Eva falls into a deep crisis. After a meeting where she is severely criticized for mistakes she did not cause, she begins to suspect that someone is deliberately trying to sabotage her. She loses sleep, working herself to exhaustion to fix the problem, but the harder she tries, the more chaotic things become. A report she has just submitted is returned with accusations of data plagiarism, something she has absolutely not done. Some of her close clients suddenly cancel their contracts without any clear reason. The pressure gradually made Eva lose her sanity. She began to question herself, even doubting those close to her. But in a moment of clarity, Eva decided to secretly investigate. She secretly saved important documents on her personal device, installed email tracking software, and placed a recorder in the meeting room. What Eva didn't expect was that, as she dug deeper, she discovered that Kat wasn't the only one behind everything. But it seemed that someone at the management level was protecting Kat, or at least, was taking advantage of this plan to push Eva out of the company. Kat, for her part, became increasingly bold after seeing Eva severely hurt. She no longer hid her satisfaction every time she saw her colleague fall into crisis. She deliberately mocked Eva in front of her superiors, cleverly spreading fake details as if they were the truth. At a company party held in the evening, Kat secretly had someone film Eva drinking alone in the break room, then edited it into a humiliating clip and posted it on social media under the name of Internal Leak. The video went viral, attracting a series of malicious comments, seriously damaging Eva's image. Kat did not know that this action would soon become evidence to accuse her in the future, but at present, she was immersed in the illusion of victory. Nicole, after a heated confrontation with Leslie, was summoned to the Human Resources Department for questioning. She was warned for her excessive behavior and was at risk of being suspended from work. But instead of apologizing, Nicole felt offended because she knew very well that Leslie was the one who started everything, the one behind many dirty tricks to lower her reputation in the past. She began to search for evidence, approached employees who had worked with Leslie, and discovered a long series of wrongdoings. Leslie had embezzled budget funds, signed contracts that violated the rules, and used her power to force others to do things that were against the rules. Nicole collected data, silently preparing a comprehensive response. She knew that with just a small mistake, she would lose everything, but also understood that this was the only chance to turn the situation around and drag Leslie down to the bottom. The atmosphere at Ted's office was now no different from a battlefield where all ethical rules and professional standards were thrown away. Interest groups began to form. Internal divisions began to arise, and rumors spread like poison. Some young employees even submitted resignation letters because they could not bear the psychological pressure that weighed on them every day. Those who were once considered role models now became suspects. The board of directors, caught in the middle of a public storm, must consider what to do before the entire corporate structure collapses. What they don't know is that a mysterious new figure is quietly watching from afar, a major investor who controls a majority of the company's shares and is about to intervene in an unexpected way. As night falls, a final shot appears on the screen. Pamela stands in the middle of the studio, the dim light illuminating the shocking photos hanging on the wall. Her expression both bewitching and fierce. Eva sits alone in the dark apartment, holding the documents containing the first evidence that exposes Kat. Kat is in her room, calling a faceless man, whispering, "Everything is going according to plan." Nicole opens her laptop, collates data, and prepares to send an email to the entire board of directors, a blow that will make Leslie never lift her head again. Meanwhile, Leslie, unaware, is still confidently sitting drinking with a local journalist, revealing false information about the company's internal affairs to enhance her own reputation. Unaware that the seat of power beneath her feet is shaking violently. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next episodes of Beyond the Gates, where each character is walking on the razor's edge of betrayal, lies and power. One wrong move and everything will collapse, and no one will be spared.